very randomly, going live because I'm about to make a curry. And you know what? I'll go live and make curry live. And if people watch, they do. And if they don't, they don't. It's good to try new things though, isn't it? So, what am I starting with? I'm starting with slicing some vegetables, and then I shall make the curry paste. The curry paste ingredients are here: tomato, garlic and fresh ginger, along with garam masala, cumin, coriander. I'll try and get a better shot. So, there. I think. That's a bit straighter, I think. Yes. Now don't worry, I'm going to use my mandolin, but I'm going to use the glove. So I'm going to start. Oh, I need an onion as well. I'm going to get white onion. One white onion. Quite a big one as well, like that. Well, reasonable size. So, not gonna lie, bit of a crappy day in work today. It's far more weather related than anything else. It's been an awful day up north. We've had snowstorms. It hasn't stuck, thankfully, but we have had snowstorms. So right, I'm going to start with an onion, a white onion. So how are you guys anyway? I didn't know if anyone would watch this, but I just thought, you know, Jason's teaching at the moment. Wednesday evenings he teaches two guys guitar. So, well, as you're very aware if you're in the UK, it's 7:10 right now. Hi, sweeties. Hello, Anne and Diane and Lee. Lovely to see you here. White onion, ready for the mandolin. Oh, Paul, clean as you go, dear, clean as you go. You'd think I'd have learned, wouldn't you? Oh, this bag's destroyed. There we go. Leave that open there, ready for what we do with my onion now. Right, some lovely slices of onion. Lovely. Get my onion straight into the pan. I've got no oil in there yet. I'm just going to put a little tiny sprinkle of extra virgin, mainly because I've hardly got any left. I need to get some more. And we'll turn that on. Right. Bits of onion that tried to escape. There is no escape from the curry! That's what it says to the vegetables that try to escape. And then they'll learn their lesson. Right, cabbage. White cabbage. Enough of that. Put that in there. I want to do this pepper with the thin mandolin thing as well. In fact, you know, what's the point in having a camera, a mobile phone on the stand if you're not going to move it around? You might as well come over here. Right, yeah. And I'll lift you up a bit and tilt you down a bit so you can actually see what's going on. Oh yeah, I'm using this with the mandolin. Very thin slices. And I see where the seed pouch is so I don't get the seed pouch. One more slice and then I pull the seeds out of that. Do you see? And then try that again. It's not got the firmness now that it had before, so it's getting a bit hard. So that'll do for the thin bits. Right. Well, I've just decided, by the way, I'm going to make this vegetable and chicken style curry. So I'm going to heat that up at the back, another frying pan. And I'm going to fry off some of, I'll lift you back up there. I'm going to fry off some of the Iceland chicken style pieces. You know what? That's cooked so quick. The cabbage and onion. I'm actually going to take it out of the pan so I can do the carrots because they'll take a little while. Right, I don't want you burning up when I put carrots in there. I'll put the peppers in with the stuff that's already cooked because they'll cook in absolutely no time at all. As peppers do, of course. Right. Them. Usually I gauge by feel, but I usually use about half a bag and then take half a bag for the next curry or noodle soup or whatever I choose to use it for next time. That's frying at the back. Now I want to very quickly change this for this, the mini bladed one, for my carrots. And that juliennes them. So when you see us with julienne carrots on our plates, be it just veg or in a curry or whatever, it is this that I use. I like to try and cram as much veg in a curry as I possibly can. I mean, we're very fond of a very plain, simple chickpea and potato curry. Chickpea and spinach curry. I did one of them a couple of weeks ago. Beautiful. And a lentil curry, of course. Right, a bit more oil. This is the pan that the carrots are going in now. Even though they're only julienne, so they're a very short, small shape, they still take a little while. Right, I do have a knife here, didn't I? I think I did. So, take off the cheeks, the top cheeks of the pepper, because I'm wasting none of it. And I'll cut them by hand shortly. Get rid of those carrots. Put the cabbage back in the fridge. Give this a quick rinse. And then she'll come back over here. Oh, sorry. Oh no, do you know what? That's good. That's good. So I'm just, these bits now with pepper, I'm just going to slice really thin. Because I've got really thin slices and they'll basically become part of the sauce because they're that thin. These ones might regain a little bit of texture. And I'll do my curry paste in a minute. I'm using a can of coconut milk tonight. And these are the naan breads from Aldi, pound a bag. One does us perfectly for a meal, and so that one's out the freezer from last time we had a curry. Right, I'm going to whack them bits of pepper directly in with this carrot. Yeah. The chicken style stuff is cooking lovely, it always does. Gets a really kind of golden brown colour quite soon actually, which is good. Right. Okay, are you ready for this bit? This is the most important bit, I would think. So I'm going to tilt you down so you can see exactly what I'm doing, right? This is basically how I make curry paste. There is a vlog for this on the channel if you fancy having a look. I can barely read anybody. Oh, you're chatting amongst yourselves? Good. I'm glad you are. Right. 2 tomatoes. Ginger. If you didn't know, the best way to peel ginger is with a spoon. Makes it so much easier. You're not escaping anywhere, young man. You can get in there. Right, ginger. I'm going to put I'm putting 2 big bits of ginger in here because I've got another big bit in my fridge that I bought the other day. That's my new bit to use for new things. This has been in there a couple of weeks, so it's time to use it up. That'll do me. 2 large bits of ginger. Do excuse me, I'll just get rid of this. Garlic 1. Two, 3, 4. Five, 6, 7. Get garlic really cheap at our local Taylor's Produce on Oldham Inside Market. Fantastic place for ginger and garlic. Massive bag there. Basically, I don't know how many pieces that was. One of you were counting. About 8 or 9, I think. Right, into the freezer for a Scotch bonnet. So one whole frozen Scotch bonnet, full thing. Well, I'll take that off, but you know, otherwise full thing, frozen, whack it in there. Now a squeeze of tomato puree. Just a squeeze, there we go. And now comes all the powders and things. Just going to keep these carrots moving. I'll bring you up a little bit. You can at least see a bit of action then. Keeping the carrots and the peppers moving. Right, so we've got hot curry powder. Inspired to cook, hot curry powder. So I'm going 3 good teaspoons of that. And then we've got, where are you all? Turmeric for that bitter edge, and of course it's really good for you. Nice bit of turmeric, a nice bit of cumin. Probably over a teaspoon. Nice bit of coriander powder. Same again. Probably a teaspoon. A bit of fenugreek. Just less than a teaspoon for that. And then, oh, I'm going to have to shift you. Give us a sec. Where is it? Oh, okay. And I'm going to put some of this kasuri methi in. Just a bit. Right, that'll do. Seal that in a minute. I'm going to put some water in there. Just a bit, because I want it to be a paste. And now I'm going to get it onto the, this is the NutriBullet. So it's going to get very loud for a second. Right, I've put the cabbage and the very thinly sliced peppers back in now, into the pan with the carrot. Just a whole load of veg in there. And this is my paste, ready for going in. Players gonna play, yeah. Players gonna hey. And then, with the chicken pieces, because I like them quite small, I just scissor cut them into the curry. And they're not a dominant factor, as you can see. There's not actually that many of them. Going to use a bit of hat. Now I've got the chicken mixed in there, and I'm going to go in with the paste. See, it's a real paste. So much of a paste, in fact, and I don't want to waste any of it. I'm going to put a little bit of water in there. Give it a shake. And make sure I get all of that. I want all the ingredients in that now to cook through. You know, the raw ginger, raw garlic. I want them to cook through before I add the coconut milk. And there's more veg to go in there. I'll probably add some frozen sweet corn, peas, and possibly even edamame as well. Because like I say, we like a veg-rich curry, and whenever I do a curry, it always does us for 2 days. So the first time, those of you that know the channel well will know. Just come over here for a sec. So the first time we have curry, it's often with rice and naan. And then the second time we'll have it with oven chips. I've got no idea what anyone's been saying on the chat, because of course I've just been doing all my bits, you know. Let me put this away. Wow, it smells gorgeous. Time around 7:30. Right, and I want this to have a really good, long, slow cook. So now I'm going to go in with the coconut milk. Just going to put just a couple of drops of the bomb in it. Just a couple of drops. It's all you need. Seriously. It's hot stuff. There we go. Alright, that was a few drops, but you know. What's a few drops between friends, eh? Himalayan pink salt. And now the very, very, very easy bits. Some frozen peas. A little bit of frozen sweet corn. And some soybeans, edamame. Right, let's test that sauce again now. I've salted it and sauced it up a bit. Oh, that's the one. That is the one. Right, I'm going to bring that to a boil now, and then I'm going to turn it down to a simmer, and then I'll probably Jason teaches till 8. Oh, this isn't the camera, guys, by the way. Unless you've got a capture device, it's impossible to stream from a camera. This is just my phone, my trusty old phone in kitchen. It's always the phone we do shopping vlogs on as well, because it's just far easier to walk around the supermarket and not look conspicuous, you know, with a big rig. So most of the vlogs that you'll see with the new camera will be vlogs we do at home here, you know, stuff we do at home. Oh, and the allotment's always filmed on the camera. We always take the camera down there, always. Oh no, love, having a tummy virus on your holidays, that's rubbish. Oh, I hope you're better soon and you can enjoy the rest of it. That's rubbish, that. Proper rubbish. Yeah, so I'm going to cook the rice. Jason's teaching till 8. He'll probably get home about 8:30. So I won't put the rice on until about 1/4 maybe, because it takes 25 minutes. We only ever use brown rice, unless we buy packet rices, ready-made ones, which I do frequently, because they're brilliant to be able to just microwave and whack on a meal. But if I'm cooking brown rice, you know, from dried, then it takes 25 minutes. So I'll probably put that on about 8:15, and then, because I don't like Jay to feel too rushed either. He'll get home about 8:30 from teaching. He'll want to do his sit-ups. I've already done mine, 60 tonight for the record. And then he'll put his scrags on, and then he'll come downstairs, and then we'll do our 30 press-ups together on the kitchen floor here. And that's us. That's our 10-10-10, because my other 10, which is my cardio, is now covered by my job, and soon to be the allotment as well at weekends. But my job has me walking around a lot. Hence today not being a great day, because it was horrible weather. So yeah, you'll have to let me know. Have you enjoyed? Is it worth doing more random? I'm gonna cook something in the kitchen. Cook with me. Let me show you the. Let me turn it round so you get better quality. So this is the curry that I've just made. It's thick and it's unctuous, and it's time to be turned down now to a simmer. And that will now simmer, and it will go really, really, really thick. But it will simmer until we're ready to eat it. And then it will do 2 nights. So yeah, that is how I make curry. And as I say, I just really fancied one tonight. Oh, Danina, have you not been seeing the live streams? They're still the usual times, my love. They're still as they. Oh. No, I want you to turn around now, camera. Thank you. They're still at the usual times. So the next set live is Sunday afternoon. This coming Sunday afternoon. And it'll be cooking in the kitchen. I don't know what I'll be doing, but this was just an idea tonight. I felt like having a bit of a chat. I have to be honest. It's the part of this is selfish. I didn't want to be on my own cooking a curry in the kitchen. It's been one of those days, and I always like to do something live, because it gives you all a chance as well to have a chat with each other. You know. Oh, it's proper. The chat's proper going now. Yeah, don't. For goodness sake, if you don't like chilies, do not copy my exact curry paste recipe, because Scotch bonnets are no joke, folks. They are no joke, honestly. They're very, very hot. And I've put some Beyond Insanity in there as well. But me and Jason like hot. We do. We very much enjoy hot. So we'll love this tonight. We'll have half an naan bread each, done in the toaster, from the freezer, done in the toaster. It's already defrosted. And we'll just have plain brown rice cooked with a pinch of salt for that kind of juxtaposition, you know. If I had any yogurt, I might do some yogurt in a little bowl with a little bit of mint sauce to kind of drizzle. If I had any salad, which I don't, I might do and when I say a small salad, I mean like a tiny handful of leaves on the plate and a couple of cherry tomatoes and a squeeze of lime juice and a sprinkle of salt. Oh my God, with the curry, that's beautiful. But that's not taking away anything from the fact that this is going to be a beautiful curry. Very, very tasty, served with rice and naan bread. Tonight's another wine-free night. Although we like a glass of wine in an evening, Jason and I, there's a couple of times where we've said like, oh, we're going to do a couple of wine-free nights, and then Christmas comes and suddenly you're having wine every night again. So Wednesday and Sunday are our designated wine-free nights. But we quite enjoyed that zero alcohol wine. It's basically fruit juice that tastes ever so slightly like wine, but Jay's giving another one. So yeah, that'll be nice. Right, my loves, I'm going to bring this to a close now, if you don't mind. I'm going to... have you ever made a vegan cheesecake? I haven't, you know, and I've looked into it loads of times. I will. That's one of those things that I'll get round to at some point. And usually, when I do a recipe vlog for the first time, I film it just per chance it works. So, yeah. Yeah, I hope you've all enjoyed having a chat with each other. And thank you so much for coming along and watching me cook a curry. I'll show you again for those that didn't see it. I've used Iceland's no chick strips. I've used white cabbage, carrot, yellow pepper, peas, sweet corn and edamame. I've made my own curry paste, and I've used a can of coconut milk to make it a nice, beautiful, creamy curry. And I'll leave that on simmer until we're ready to eat it later on. So I shall bid ye all farewell, and thank you so much for joining me. If you'd like to join me and Jason, my lovely husband, for another live stream, do pop along on Sunday afternoon at 3 o'clock. When we should both be sat sitting here in this kitchen, and if I get my head together before then, I'll let you know what I'm cooking before then, so that you can cook along. But sometimes I use those opportunities to try something for the first time, like I did with the wartime cake. Remember that a few weeks ago? Many of you have made that and loved it. I might look into... I'll see if there's an easy recipe out there for pita breads, because I can already make falafel, easy. I can already make hummus, easy. I can already make guacamole, easy. Those are the perfect elements on a Greek style plate. Some of those olives sent to us by Barbara, and homemade pita bread and a bit of salad. Oh, imagine that. No, do imagine it. Right, thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you again very soon. And until then, please be excellent to yourselves and each other. Bye, loves.